Thank you for choosing Travel Visa Pro, global leaders in visa and passport processing. Welcome to our tutorial about replacing a lost or damaged passport, where we will review all of the applications, requirements, and step-by-step instructions involved in replacing a lost, stolen, or damaged passport. Just a few notes on how to utilize this tutorial before we get started. All applications, including links to the government forms, requirements, documents needed, and a list of step-by-step instructions can be found on our website, travelvisapro.com. In addition, if you require 8-hour emergency processing, please contact us immediately to avoid delay. Lastly, we would like to remind you that we know there's a lot of information in this tutorial, so watch it at your own speed and feel free to pause at any given time. Here, you can see an overview of the procedure for obtaining a replacement for your lost or damaged U.S. passport. Now, we will review all of the applications and requirements needed to obtain a lost or damaged passport replacement. The DS-11 application for a U.S. passport. You can find this form on travel.state.gov or by following the link on our website. You must fill out the barcoded online form. Hand-filled forms are not accepted. Once completed, print 2 copies, but do not sign this form at this time. You will bring this form to the post office with your other documentation where the passport acceptance agent will witness you signing it. The DS-64 statement regarding lost or stolen passport. You will be required to submit 2 original copies of this form. This form must bear your original signature. Photocopies are not accepted. This form is only required if replacing a lost or stolen U.S. passport. If replacing a damaged U.S. passport, this form is not required. Your original proof of citizenship. In order to obtain a U.S. passport, you will be required to submit your original long-form certified birth certificate issued by the state, city, or county you were born in. Your birth certificate must include both of your parents' names. Naturalized citizens will submit their certificate of naturalization or other documents listed below. Proof of your identity. You will be required to submit a copy of your driver's license, military ID, or other identification listed below. This is to prove your identity to the passport acceptance agent at the post office. Your identification cannot be less than 4 months old. 2 original, completed and signed passport authorization letters. This form can be found on travelvisapro.com and is absolutely required in order for us to process your passport request. We will require 2 original hand-filled and signed copies of this form, and in the portion for a courier company name, please write Travel Visa Pro. Payment to the U.S. Department of State. Please write a check for $170 made payable to the U.S. Department of State. You must also write your date of birth on the memo line of the check. If you cannot do this, for a $5 convenience fee, Travel Visa Pro can cut this check for you. 2 passport size and quality photographs. We will require 2 2x2 passport size and quality photos. These photos must be front-facing on a white or off-white background and on photo paper. Also, do not be wearing any glasses or hats in your photos. Your proof of departure. In order to expedite your passport request, we will need to show the government that you are traveling. Therefore, we will need a computer-generated flight itinerary, or if traveling by land to Mexico or Canada, a copy of your hotel reservations will suffice. 2 copies of personal statement of damaged passport. You will be required to write 2 original, detailed statements explaining how and why your current passport was damaged. This is not required for lost or stolen passport replacement requests. Photocopies of all documents and forms. Because the agent at the post office will be sealing all of your documents into an official government sealed envelope, we cannot open it to answer the questions or verify everything required is inside. Therefore, please include photocopies of all of the documents that are included with your package. At this time, we have reviewed all of the applications and requirements involved in replacing a lost or damaged U.S. passport. Please take a moment to review and make sure that you have everything on this list. At this time, you will want to double-check all of your documents and visit your local U.S. post office. There, the passport acceptance agent will verify your identity, witness you signing the DS-11 form, and seal all of your documents in an official government envelope. Take this envelope from them and mail it to us along with your photocopies. FedEx or UPS is preferred. And just one final note on passport acceptance. Most passport acceptance facilities, such as your local post office or county clerk's office, will require that you call ahead for an appointment. You can find information on your local facility at the URL listed here, or alternatively, you can contact Travel Visa Pro and we can also help to look up this information for you. Travel Visa Pro has processing times to meet any travel need, from 8-hour emergency processing, 1 business day next day passports, urgent 2 to 3 day processing, 5 to 7 business day rush passport, and even an 8 to 10 day budget procedure. If any of this process sounds too difficult or sounds like something you don't have time for, check out our form fill-in service, where all you'll fill out is one simple Travel Visa Pro questionnaire and we do the rest. Thanks for watching. We hope to help you obtain your passport very soon. And please feel free to view any of our other tutorial videos in this series.